A month ago, I started dividend investing on Robinhood, and here's the first update and the first results. What kind of dividends have I been getting? Who's been paying? And how much money has it actually been? Well, right off the bat, you can see that today was one of the few good days. If we rewind time a little bit here, you can see that over the last week, it's been pretty rough, down 1.85%. If we go back to where I started about a month ago, I was right there around $700, $705. Now I'm way down to $623. This is not good. But I'm also not in this to make a quick buck. So it is what it is. I'm going to ride it out. I haven't sold anything. I don't think that's the right move for us to do whenever things go down. I'm just going to hold fast. And overall this year, I'm down over 10.5% also. So if we scroll down here to where all my stocks are, you can see that literally everything has had a negative return. I don't have, as far as just the price of each individual stock, I don't have any positive price movement year to date whatsoever. Everything's in the red. But I imagine if you're investing, you might be seeing something similar on your portfolio because it's been a rough 2023. So let's go back through all the activity in my account and see what's happened over the last month, what purchases I've made, and what dividends I've actually been paid. I decided to buy $2 worth of Redwood Trust. I also bought one share of this REIT called Acre, which is only $12 for one share. It's basically skipping lunch for the day. I bought $11 more worth of JEPI, which people seem to love. I guess I love it. I mean, I don't really know why I would or wouldn't love it at this point. It's only been a small amount of time, but so far, so good. And then just today, I put in an order for a share of Cosmos Energy. So those are all the purchases I've made this month. It's been basically like $20 invested into the account. Now let's get on to the dividends and see how much money we were actually paid. First off, I had a dividend reinvestment from EPD. So I'd gotten a dividend payment before that of about $1. And then because I have dividends set up to just automatically reinvest, it went right back in and bought me more of EPD. And I don't know how Robinhood has it set up. I doubt that because I have a fraction of a share of it, I'll get a fraction of a dividend. I think I have to have an actual full share to get the full dividend. I don't think they do partials, but correct me if I'm wrong there. I'd also gotten a dividend from AGNC, and it's a tiny little one. It also got reinvested, which is good. Bought me some more AGNC. Then Arbor Realty Trust coming in with a big fat payday of $3.20. That got automatically reinvested. As I'm talking about this, I'm wondering what you guys do whenever you've got dividends. Do you have reinvestment turned on to where it just automatically goes back and buys more of that stock for you? Or do you just take out the cash like it's a little bonus for your life and you go out and buy milkshakes or tacos? The next one was Prospect Capital. It's a tiny little dividend of 6 cents, but I'll take it. And then the SoFi Weekly Dividend ETF is so funny because it's kind of nice to have that routine of like every Friday you're getting this dividend check, but really it's so tiny. I mean, it's only 2 cents, so it like doesn't make a big difference. And I think if we do the math, it's somewhere around like a 2.2% return. So this isn't even as good right now as a high yield savings account. So I'm not putting any more money into this one in particular. The real shtick, I think, for it is just that it's weekly. And so if you really like the feeling of that, which I do also, then you could use it. But I don't think it's like the best efficient use of our money to make the most money. Let's add that up. All right, drum roll, please. I got a massive $4.38 in total dividends this first month. So if that continued for the rest of the year, and I got 12 more of these months, I'd have made $52.56 in total dividends. And if we divide that by the $704 that I started with, that would be about a 7.5% return. If we round up a little bit, 7.47. That would be pretty awesome, especially when the stock market's pretty down right now. So we'll see. This is only the first month of several, and if you want to follow along and see how this works out to try dividend investing, if you have any suggestions of what you want me to invest in, if you have any particular things that you like to do when you dividend invest, make sure and subscribe so that you can comment and tell me what you're doing. And this is a little bit of a different, more personal format for me. A lot of the times I'm making a video on a subject matter, but in this case, I want this to be something that's more personal that we're both kind of involved in. You can feel like you really know what's happening with me. And this kind of correlates to another previous video too, where I talked about how like my plumbing system in my house got wrecked. And so we had to pay for that. So I want this to be something where you actually feel like you know what's going on with me and you know me well enough to say, hey, I like this guy and I trust this guy and he's okay. Or you can then get to know me and say, don't like this guy, I'm out of here. But if you've stuck around this long and you've watched this much of this video, please subscribe. It really helps me out. It means that my numbers go up on YouTube and YouTube likes that and it shows the videos to more people. So do me a little favor there. These videos are totally free for you and I love making them. So I'd love to be able to continue making them. In the meantime, if you missed the first video in this series, then go ahead and click right here and watch that now. And the secret comment word for this video is milkshakes. All right, see you next time. Bye.